Greetings everyone. I thought we'd go back in time to Inktober 2022, and with this one I tried to tie everything together into a storyline using a storyboard technique very similar to a comic book style. So it's all related to Harley Quinn. Here we go. So at any point, feel free to pause the video and actually follow the storyline, but I'm just going to work through the prompts. Prompt 1, gargoyle. Prompt 2 is scurry. So Harley Quinn is scurrying across the roof here. Prompt 3 is bat. There's the bat signal, and here's a baseball bat that you often see Harley Quinn carry. Prompt 4 is scallop. This is an automotive design that you might see. Pretty popular in the 50s and 60s. Prompt 5 is flame. Burning bridges. She did that a lot, I guess. Prompt 6 is bouquet. It's a bouquet of flowers. Now, because she's being chased by someone, looks like she is getting wrapped up in something here. The prompt is trip. Prompt 8 is match. So as she fell, all the stuff fell out of her backpack, including matches. Matches the prompt. Prompt 9 is nest. So one of the items is a nest. Prompt 10 is crabby, and here she is doing a crab walk. Prompt 11 is eagle. This is a desert eagle. Prompt 12 is forget. So this is Croc, of course, who didn't remember her from their time together at Arkham. Prompt 13 is kind, which I'm just assuming somehow they got along reasonably well. At this point, in this version of the storyline, Harley Quinn would have been known as Dr. Quinzel. Prompt 14 is empty. There's an empty box over here. And possibly some empty promises as well that were made. Prompt 15 is armadillo. And if you've seen the movie Men in Black with Will Smith, you may remember a shooting gallery scene. Well, this relates to that, just for fun. Prompt 16. The word is fowl. Here on the TV, you see on the screen a chicken. Prompt 17. The prompt is salty. Some salty words. A big jar of Himalayan pink salt. Prompt 18, and the word is scrape, and there's somebody scraping off some very salty leftovers for king shirt or the nawe to eat. And of course, the three of them got along very well. You have Croc, King Shark, and at that time, Dr. Quinzel, later known as Harley Quinn. Back to the current time, and here you have the prompt bluff. And if you remember, the gun that fell out on the ground was empty, and it was in blowback position. And this is the nest that's empty. This is where the gun would have fit, which is kind of funny. Anyway, the 21st of Inktober, and the prompt is bad dog. And here, you're not allowed to let your dog relieve itself, I suppose. And there's the nest back inside the backpack, so they're cleaning things up a little bit. The reason why she was being chased by Croc is that she disturbed his heist, and that is the word for the 22nd of Inktober. It's heist. The 23rd of Inktober, and the word is booger, and this is Superman and his allergies to kryptonite. And if the more that he would get exposed to the stuff, it wasn't like he'd become weak. It was more that he'd get used to it, but it was sort of an irritating thing to him after a while. All right, so with this one, this is the 24th of Inktober, and this is Harley Quinn as a fairy. The prompt is fairy. The 25th of Inktober, and the prompt is tempting, where she was having a conversation with Lex Luthor. Of course, she didn't really want to work with Lex Luthor, but anyway, so the 26th of Inktober, and the prompt is ego. And, well, Lex Luthor has a bit of an ego. So after the heist, it's decided that Harley Quinn and Croc were going to hide out for a little while. But they were thinking back at the site where the heist took place, and they did sort of a swap out, much the way Indiana Jones did. And Croc left behind some snacks. The 28th of Inktober is camping. Now it's funny, when you think back here at the 27th of Inktober, the prompt being snack, we got to see that as a prompt in 2024. Just saying. Sometimes you get to reuse a couple of things, I suppose. The 29th of Inktober, and the prompt is uh-oh. And here you have the campsite being ruined by bad weather. Next is the 30th of Inktober, and the prompt is gear, and this is a shifter, an automatic shifter, inside of a vehicle as they make their way to another spot because, well, camping just didn't work out. And the final day of Inktober, and the word is farm. And here, in sort of a happier time, you have Killer Croc and you have Harley Quinn at the Kent farm hiding out. So anyway, that is the final day of Inktober 2022. Thanks for joining me.